You are now listening to the new Old Heads podcast, premiered every Thursday at noon Eastern Standard Time at BringDownTheBand.com, and brought to you by No Bad Ideas, Coleman Dental, Printfinity, Indie CD and Vinyl, and Sun King Brewery. Support the new Old Heads by visiting our Patreon at patreon.com/newoldheads.
All right, you are now tuned in to the new Old Heads podcast, Bomb Shelter Edition. I am Major 7th from an undisclosed location. Usually I say to my left or to my right and go through the whole spiel, but this is different, so y'all gotta just bear with me on this one. So if I'm looking at my screen, I got the top left corner playing video games with the Take That Tuesday t-shirt on. My man Longevity, how are you, sir?
I'm doing all right, Michael. You know, out here representing, Take That Tuesday. Had to get paused, so and get my Apex Legends on here. So
I see you. Below Lone on the squares, rocking the No Bad Ideas hat as always. Fresh to death, my man DJ Jay Diff. What's happening, man?
Salutations, man.
What's good with you?
Hey, I'm in my shelter,
Okay.
I got my snacks, I got my armory, okay. I got my kit.
Oh, you still got your kit? Okay.
I still got my kit. Unfortunately, I don't have a Sun King joint, so
yeah, Long got the product placement. You're gonna take care of it. There we go. Shout out to Sun King.
I do have another No Bad Ideas had his product placement though.
There we go. I got one on as well. So we really appreciate them as always. Rounding out the squad. Let's see, bottom right corners from what I see. Mr. Indianapolis, voice of Indianapolis, my man Jay Moore, aka Kansas City Mac. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. It's this is weird, but we're gonna make it right. We're gonna make it right. You look a little crispy, brother. Is that a Mac computer that you own, or what you doing now? Yeah, man. I'm in my own bomb shelter. Okay. You recognize it. It is what it is.
Okay. Are you alone, or you got them females in there, or how you getting by, brother?
I am properly socially distancing.
Good job. Yeah. Good job.
You trying to have them boys run up on Jay Moore trying to get him to tell his exact location, who
Nah, it's not about telling. I want him to be safe, man. Everybody's shelter is different. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. Everybody's good. You see, I got the lights low in here. I don't want nobody to know where I'm at.
Well, people know where I'm at.
All right, man. So let's go ahead and jump into whatever semblance of a rundown that we have. Again, this is new, so we appreciate you guys being patient with us. We're trying to get the kinks out. Make sure we give y'all that content as always. I guess we can kind of start off with what everyone has been doing, since the last time we were all together. A lot has changed. There have been some rules that have come down per state. That's Red August. Red August is in the building. Red August, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay. So for everybody that'll be watching this episode, you always hear us talk about Red August on the camera work. He's the one that helps us enhance the product and just makes everything look crispy. He is actually here now, so you get a chance to get a look at him. I don't know what he's throwing up there, but Red August, how are you, sir?
I'm good, man.
You thugging?
Yeah, every day.
Oh, okay.
How's it going, Idris? I heard you was on lockdown, man.
Yeah, it's rough, man.
No coughing, brother. No coughing, brother.
I'm sorry. That's why we can't be together now.
Yeah, knock it off, man. Knock it off. Go ahead.
Don't say that. Nobody be around me then.
All right, man. Are you practicing social distancing before we get started?
Absolutely not. I have kids.
All right. Okay.
You got kids?
Kid. Let me set the record straight.
He said, but he said I'm the one that be talking too much. See what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the truth coming out, huh?
Jay Diff was like, "What you say? 4 or 5 kids?" Hey. All right, man. So what I was gonna talk about before Red August got in was how things have drastically changed since the last time we were all together. certain states have certain mandates. Things have come across. Even in Indiana, it starts, I believe, at midnight tonight. If there are not essential trips being, I think, medicine, gas stations, and like grocery stores. If I'm wrong, y'all correct me. They pretty much want everyone to be inside. I just guess I kind of go around and throw it around to everyone. How have you guys been adjusting to, the changes and just how fast everything has been changing with what's been going on? I'll come to Jay Diff first.
As I stated the last episode, my job actually closed down last Monday. So I've been working from home since last week. Mm-hmm. So as far as anything different that's changed since then, pretty much just whatever the governor said. What was that today? Was that today's press release?
It's been a couple. It was one a day. I think there was one yesterday also.
I think that was the one that officially came out and was like, everybody's supposed to go ahead and pretty much stay in the house.
Yeah.
Only grab the essentials. But I've just been working from home, binge watching Netflix. I started watching the Tiger. What is that shit called?
I heard about it, but
I haven't seen it yet.
That weird shit. It's pretty interesting. What else have I watched? Dave. Well, I watched the latest episode of Dave.
Okay.
Pretty much just be me and my daughter chilling all day because I have her while I'm working. So, yeah.
That's what's up. Sounds like you got a full plate over there, brother.
Pretty much, man. Try to make sure the groceries stay a little stocked up.
Okay.
That's about it,
I'm with it. I can dig it. Jay Moore, talk to me, man. How's everything been with you?
It's been weird because my sleep schedule's just completely off,
Yeah, mine too.
Because I'm used to being out and getting my money at night, in the various clubs and bars around town 4 to 5 nights a week. And so, it's weird to be in the house at 12:30 on any given night, especially when the weekend came, because I just felt like, what am I doing here? So I've tried to adjust. I've been supporting everybody's live stream. All my partners, I've been hopping in, saying if you don't tip, you're an asshole, just because I just feel like it's something I should do. Especially we need, if one of your friends and they're DJing in their bedroom when they usually are at the club, and they post their Venmo, go ahead and slide them $5 if you got it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really all the money that a lot of the service people are able to get.
Right.
Like I said, it's a Tuesday night, and usually when we're done with this show, I make my way towards Coaches for Take That Tuesday with DJ Metronome. And this will be the second week in a row we haven't done it, and it just doesn't feel right.
Right.
So like everyone else, I've been, binge watching shows, not even new stuff. Like I found myself I started with the second season of that. Remember the show Entourage?
Yeah.
And I remember, and it doesn't seem like it's not that old. I think it debuted in like 2004, 2005, but that show could never be done today just because of, they let a maggot fly here and there. And, just the way that all the characters treat the women on the show, like it just wouldn't be, it wouldn't fly today.
They'd be canceled rather quickly.
That, and I've been going back and playing video games that I just never got around to, play them through. Like I might have caught them on a deal and just didn't play them. Like I've been playing Titanfall 2 like it's new. Like it was slept on when it came out. I was a huge there's still people playing the first Titanfall.
Yeah, I played the first
7 years old now.
I have no idea what Titanfall is.
Yeah,
you don't play video games, so you would.
Yeah, so
I feel you.
But and I'm getting my crew through the winter on Red Dead Redemption 2.
That's the beginning, right?
Yeah, that's still the beginning, and I'm probably dive back into Jedi Fallen Order, because I put that down a couple months ago and just never picked it back up. But I was like,
I still need to play that.
Yeah,
y'all are.
What I've gone through, it's actually a pretty dope game. So like, I'm just going back through my back catalog and watching old television shows. That's pretty much what I've been doing. Pretty much what a lot of people have been doing. Because like I said, I have a little bit of stuff I work on during the day. But most of the money I got was in nightlife. And since that's cut off, it's kind of like put me in this weird space where I'm just trying to fill my time and not go crazy.
I can dig it. Long, jump in.
I've been doing a lot of sitting.
I hate
a lot of sitting on my couch. Nah, it's been.
Oh my God.
It's been.
Have you been catching up on your sleep, man? Your sleep patterns is crazy.
It's actually been affecting me kind of unexpectedly.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I've been sleeping a lot, and my schedule's kind of all over the place. Have played a lot of video games, a lot of Apex Legends.
I still need to try.
But besides that, man, yeah, we closed down the school today. So for at least 2 weeks, we're not going to be teaching. Plus, a lot of pretty much all students had pretty much kind of canceled anyways.
Sounds like the right move.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm still getting acclimated to it because my schedule anyways is kind of all over the place, and I'm kind of used to not kind of making my own schedule for the most part, but it's with the news. Like I've had to kind of social media detox. I've had to detox because it's been an overload for me. Kind of even affecting my mental health a little bit, to be honest. So I've kind of like distanced myself a little bit from it. But what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start building our online curriculum for the academics production school. It was already in the pipeline anyways, but I'm going to start working on this. So actually in this room, I have the camera set up right behind the other camera, next to the other camera. And so I'm going to actually start recording all that probably in the next week or so. So,
well, hopefully you can get that up and running. Cause I know there'll be a lot of people that would, they're going to miss out on the opportunity to obviously go to the school, but I'm sure there are a lot of people that would still want to log in with you and, still get them jewels. So
it's a long ways out, man. It's to build a curriculum for an online. It's going to take a long ass time. It's a lot of video recording. So it's just getting it started, but I got work, I guess is what I'm saying. So,
hey, I'm not mad at that. Red August, my brother. All right, man. Tell me what you've been doing. Make it quick. Don't get on the show trying to stunt. This ain't your time. We don't need all that. Just tell us what you've been doing. You know what I mean? And just keep it minimum, brother. Minimal, excuse me.
No, I mean, the same as everyone else. Business is taking a huge hit. I had a lot of canceled projects, which understandably so. People are paranoid, and there's a fear out there right now that people are taking real serious, like real serious. I just noticed that like people treat each other differently, like in stores now. Like they won't walk by you. I had a guy trip and run into a shelf because we were gonna meet at an intersection at Target. Because he didn't want to get close to me. It was crazy, craziest thing. I'm like, people are for real like scared right now. I didn't know how bad it was.
Probably.
He did that because he was black.
Yeah, that's what that was.
Probably so. Yeah. No, but it's business has been hard. Like Terry, like my other job, they shut business down like indefinitely. So it's been rough a little bit. So, but I mean, we gotta pull through somehow, some way. So,
well, yeah, man, we appreciate you coming on with us, man. While we, all of us are in transition to figure out actually what's going on. But yeah, I know you're definitely one of those people that qualify for that. In terms of, just having your craft be a major source of income. So, it's just a tough spot, but hopefully everything can, go through the proper process so people can get back out there and, get rolling, man. But it's good to hear that everybody's, okay, just overall. Like that's dope to hear, and we can all get
what
together.
About you, Mike?
So what we do. Man, I just had to get my computer from work where I could actually work from home. I think I started last Thursday, I believe was my first day. Office is pretty much empty now, so I've just been adjusting to waking up and, logging in. Sometimes there's a lot lag time with the computer, so, certain meetings will cut in and cut out. We went through some of that as we were doing some tests on this. But I'm kind of like you, Lone, just trying not to get too consumed with the information that comes out because it happens so fast. Everything is so quick. There's always an update. And I guess Facebook only enhances it because there's so many professionals that don't know what the hell they talking about.
Yeah,
it's a lot of them.
And as I continue to just scroll through my timeline, like I'm just baffled at all the experts that don't have a clue as to what the hell they're talking about or cannot provide any type of solution. It's just a whole bunch of, y'all better be careful and y'all better this and I know this and I'm like, I'm cool. So I peep in and peep out when it comes to that.
What's funny is the ones that were saying it wasn't real at first, and now they see this shit's getting real, and they've been real quiet. They ain't said shit.
Sound like 45.
Nah, he can't stop running his mouth.
Yeah, he's still talking.
Man, he came out the gate saying it was a hoax by the Dems and Comcast and all that other goofy shit. Now he knew it was a pandemic since way before it started. So you ain't got a lot of kick it, man. You ain't got a lot of kick it.
I know things.
Yeah. These are big words.
I definitely.
This dude said people are dying that have never died before.
They've never died before, man.
I was like, duh.
Hey,
that's how it works.
What were you gonna say, Lone? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said I found toilet paper at Kroger.
Look at that. Okay. You selling that, or what you gonna do?
No, I bought it for myself to potentially use. I didn't buy excesses,
Okay.
So
actually,
the interesting thing was I was in there. I just I was at the school yesterday. There's a Kroger in Broadview, so I just decided to stop in there and So I'm just kind of looking at some shit, grab some cheese. I was just looking at some oat milk, because I don't use dairy anymore.
You get you a white cake?
No cake. They didn't have any cakes. I'm not sure I trust like handmade cakes right now, anyways. So
I feel you.
But so I'm just kind of standing there with my hood up, and this woman comes by. And she's like laughing as she's going in this, like going down the aisleway. And she's like, "Can you believe they limited me to one roll of toilet paper?" I was like, I kind of looked at her.
Roll?
Well, you know what I mean. One package.
I was about to say, damn.
They don't sell one rolls. I mean,
they do it at the store, sir.
You got one roll?
Where at?
Cop a roll.
You got to be poor. Dollar General.
Yeah, Dollar General.
At Kroger?
Your local bodega if you're on the East Coast.
But they don't at Kroger. I've never seen one at Kroger, is my point.
No, you ain't going to see it in Kroger. They got the single boys, though, at Dollar General.
So that's where you get your pals.
All about it.
Knock it off, man.
No, but she looked at me like she wanted some sort of me to solidify what she was saying. I just kind of looked at her and walked away. I was like, she's the reason I couldn't find any in the other 4 stores I went to in the last week.
Oh, man.
She ended up buying some, coming back in and buying another roll. Or not roll, but you know what I mean.
Long gonna be on Amazon 2 for $5 with them rolls as an independent seller on there.
Hey, Long practicing social distancing so hard that he ain't even talking to people in public. He just looked the other way and keep it moving.
Did you see what Costco's doing though?
What they do?
Like they're not taking, like usually, I know people who have returned things to Costco that they bought, broke, they had for years, and Costco back. But Costco is no longer taking back. People who bought ridiculous amount of toilet paper or cleaning supplies, or they're trying to get that and they realize, I don't know, did people think they were going to flip this stuff and for a profit?
Long did.
Yeah,
no, I didn't.
People who bought flatbed trucks worth of toilet paper.
It's dumb.
Flatbed.
It's selfish.
So, like, Costco's like, no, like, because they realize, wait a minute, I might need that money for like food or something else.
Yeah.
Costco's like, no, we're not taking back any of the stuff that you hoarded because you're greedy and weird.
They shouldn't, man. Fuck those people.
Hell no, they shouldn't. Yeah. You don't want the flatbed. You keep what you bought.
Yeah, you can shit all day.
You can
All right,
either hand sanitizer.
You can. All right, so let's see. I'm trying to look at my list here. Of what list I have, I should say.
What I've not been doing, it's shaving and getting in haircuts.
I'm
rough. 4 or 5 days from having a straight up George Jefferson.
At least you can just grab your razor and shave your shit off.
Yeah.
Good, but I'm gonna see where this goes during this time where I technically don't have to put on a show for people.
I feel you. Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah, I'm getting rough, man. I'm wolfmanning it out. You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, I'm gonna just use this as my what's his name? Tom Hanks, and what was that movie where he's on?
Castaway.
Castaway. Yeah.
I'm just going to my Castaway zone for a minute and just see how bad it gets.
Do what you gotta do, man.
That'll be out here.
Do what you gotta do. So y'all tell me about 3:15:20, Childish Gambino. I ain't heard. I listened to it. I think Lone said. Would you say, Lone? I couldn't hear you.
I didn't really listen to it at all. So
it's okay. I listened. Jay Diff, I think you listened. Jay Moore, I think you listened. I forgot to ask Red August. Did you get to it?
I did. I heard a couple. I heard enough.
You heard enough? What were your initial thoughts?
I liked some of them. I thought it was too electronic.
Okay.
For me. A couple of, like, there was some that I really, really liked. I like his music. I'm a fan. There were a couple of songs where he just really used that auto-tune like way too much. I didn't like it. So, but overall, I thought it was.
Get it.
What's that?
That's your house, Mike.
No, that ain't me, man. No, that ain't me. That's Red August. Red August want everybody to shine on this first episode, huh? Y'all gonna get in. Well, you can't get nobody at ends, can you? You bring everybody. JD, talk to me about the album, man, before Red August dog makes some more noise.
I thought it was pretty good. I listened to it about twice. It was I wouldn't necessarily say it was experimental because it's similar to his last album. Kinda, yeah, but it's got some jams on it. I can't really tell you exactly what stands out to me because I was kind of listening to it while I was working. Mm-hmm. But it did sound good. It wasn't nothing that I wasn't impressed by. I did skip a couple songs, but other than that, it was straight.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I like the summer joint, but that's old.
That song, that's one of my favorite ones, man. But to Lone's point, I was rocking with that when it came out. He had that on a little EP drop with like 3 or 4 joints. I think that was one of them.
That's the one that had the video where everybody was cartoon characters.
Yep, that's the one. Yep.
Yeah.
Jay Moore, what'd you think?
I like the project overall. I mean, it's a departure from him just trying to do straight up R&B jams, and like if you're a fan of the rapping Childish Gambino, there's not a lot of that on there. So it's experimental in parts, but you can tell where his influences are. Like my favorite record on this album is it's weird because they're all numbers. I want to say 2419.
We talked about it. Yeah, that's my favorite one too. Other than Feels Like Summer.
Heavy Prince influence, but not to the point where I think it's mimicry and it's somehow disrespectful.
Right.
And the song is about like 7 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The breakdowns and the complexity. And I just appreciate that level of musicality in this day where everybody's not trying to go there.
And not trying at all.
You know, where everybody's just happy with like, you know, maybe a nice 4-bar loop, a quick key change maybe. You know, and this, when you listen to this record, like there's really nothing I can hear on here where I'm like, oh yeah, that's going to be the radio song. But,
right.
You know, you have a film career and a successful television show. You can take these kind of musical risks and just say, okay, this is an album for people to listen to and enjoy without having to think, okay, what's it going to do on the charts? What's going to be my first single, my second single? If we have enough momentum, maybe a third single. What are we going to do for mainstream and what we're going to do for Urban AC? You know, the people who supported Redbone, super heavy. So I don't think he made any concessions artistically, just so he could satisfy the people who may have been casual fans of because they saw the This Is America video and they just hopped on the Childish Gambino wave. I don't want to compare it stylistically to Pimp a Butterfly because it's not anything like that, not in my eyes. But just think about how Kendrick, you know, he could have just made Good Kid, Mad City 2, and a lot of us would have been very happy. But he took it a whole nother direction when he went to Pimp a Butterfly, and I feel like that's kind of what Childish Gambino did here. To where, okay, even if you were a huge fan of my last album, you may not F with this one at all, just because I'm giving you that same vibe.
I think that's actually something that I was a fan of because there are every generation you get a couple artists that will take those, I guess if you want to call it risks or, you know, jump out on a limb artistically. They can morph and still make projects. Like to me, the poster child or children for that is Outkast, Organized Noise. Like if you listen to their first album, you get to Speaker Box Love Below. Like there's so much difference between that and AT Aliens and Stank On You and Equipment Night and all that. So I think, you know, Kendrick is one of those guys. Gambino as well, man. Like I'm just impressed with his musical ability and just actual talent. Like from a singing standpoint, vocally, arranging, like I've seen some videos of him and how he puts certain things together. I was not aware that he was that talented musically. Like I heard he used to rap, like my cousin.
Recently? Are you serious, Mike?
I'm talking about the last two albums for me, because I saw videos of him in the process. I'm speaking of like the background stuff that I saw. I knew he was talented, but there are videos showing him doing vocal arrangements and stuff like that. I didn't see that part. So I'm giving peas when I'm saying I didn't realize how talented he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
I honestly think him, Donald Glover, Childish Gambino, whatever you want to call him, and Tyler, the Creator, both of those two are, to me, are at the forefront of creativity, both through music and through like visuals. Like, I mean, Childish Gambino, he has the Atlanta show, and the Atlanta show is like eons ahead of other shit. It's like over people's heads. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because it's not a cut and dry TV show.
Right.
Even with Tyler, the Creator, anytime he has like a TV show as well, or his video treatments is always just out of this world type shit. You know what I'm saying? So
my homegirl Ebony actually from out in Maryland, she had a video on her stories, IG stories. There's a video. It's like a studio, but it's an open concept. All you can see is just, you know, the entire view is outside, and it has a couple of keyboards that are set up together. And Tyler, the Creator, is there. You can tell that he's laid down chords and he's laid down some percussion and everything. And then he goes to the keyboard. He starts playing around with it and going through certain licks and stuff. And I'm just like, yo, this kid really is talented. Like he actually has the skill, like it's there, like the ear is there, all of that's there, the execution. So to your point, it's good to see, you know, some of these artists in the newer generation that like her, people like that, they really can get down, man. Like it's very impressive.
Mm-hmm. Did you guys ever see the movie Dope?
Yeah.
I think I saw that one.
It looks like shuffling books right now.
I just remember, I don't know if this is something that plays into Donald Glover, like they were kind of taking a few little shots at him in that movie, if you remember, like about certain, certain black people who enjoyed Donald Glover's work on being on some sucker shit.
Oh, word?
Remember, I don't know if maybe I'm remembering that wrong.
This is the thing about Donald Glover is he's evolved. Like if you was listening to his music when he first came out, it sounds nothing like how it sounds now.
That's what at all.
And like even from a comedic point of view, because even with Atlanta has comedic parts, but it's like a comedic drama. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if you looked at his earlier comedy stuff,
yeah,
it's nothing like this comedy stuff that he's doing. So.
And I almost wonder if it's a conscious thing for him to do. It's like, okay, I heard what y'all said, and since then he's been putting out work that's like black. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It doesn't, even in an avant-garde way, there really isn't a blacker show on television than Atlanta when it comes on. And then, for him to do from what was that first album, the internet or whatever? I didn't really fuck with that record.
But that wasn't the first album. That album was cold to me.
Maybe I got to re-listen to it. I just remember him as being a dude from Community, and I was like, I'm not trying to hear the dude from Community rap. And plus, I remember his comedy, and like I thought it was funny, but like there was a corniness to it. I mean,
so even if you take his album that came out before that, which was Camp, I don't know if you heard that album.
I do remember that one.
So there was Camp, and I think there was another one before Camp, I believe. Those two sounded similar. When he went to Because the Internet, that's when his style changed overall, as far as pretty much pulling in other listeners. Because at first it was kind of corny, but I thought once he crossed over on that Because the Internet, that is when he actually got into his artistry bag.
Gotcha. I'm with it. Overall, though, dude he's a beast, man. My first run through that album is pretty good. I always, I got to continue to listen to it because it's musically inclined. So I got to go back and, listen for my nerd stuff. But through the first run, man, it's pretty good. I was impressed, especially like with that record Jay Moore was talking about. That's definitely my favorite one on there. Let's see. Lone, I didn't even
have the Prince vibe on some of them joints.
No question. But it's very well executed. To Jay Moore's point, it's not overdone. It's not corny. Like it was executed very well. Lone, I didn't start the timer. I don't know.
I don't either. Was the execution excellent?
It was excellent. It was. Come on, man. Shout out to the homie Grits, man.
The entrance.
No, man. Let's see. I don't know how long we've been going. That's bad. I should have started the clock.
It don't matter.
All right, cool. All right, so let's see here.
It's a bunker episode, man. It's raw and uncut.
That's right.
I feel you. Lone, you mentioned
live from the bomb shelter. You mentioned Run the Jewels dropped a new joint. I think it's Yankee and the Brave. Is that what I saw when you put it on the screen? Yeah, I think that's the name of it.
I didn't get a chance to peep. I know you peeped. Did you like the sound? They do so well for touring, man.
Yeah, the song was good, man. It's sounds like Run the Jewels. Sounds heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy raps, heavy beats. They both came spitting. I like Run the Jewels a lot. I like how they sound. So together. But yeah, it was a dope joint.
You actually put me onto them. I'd heard about them, but I wasn't quite there, and I went back and did my homework, and their shit is different, but it's a good, what I call good different.
Yeah.
I like that.
And I wasn't aware also, I mentioned this before I passed it along, but I wasn't aware of how big the atmosphere is when they tour. Like when they go on tour, I saw some of these videos, man, and it's just, the entire place is full and everybody is like, they know the words, like people just acting crazy. I didn't know it was like that with them until I, did some research, but they seem to have a huge cult following with their projects. And anytime they put something out, man, it looks like people run to get it, man. Gravitate towards it.
Well, they definitely a festival touring group. You know what I'm saying? This is their season, so I know they hoping that this shit hurry up and blow over so they can get back to their bag.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Go ahead, Jimmer.
No, it's just they're one of those groups that have such a solid following that has nothing to do with the mainstream. Because technically they don't have any what you would call hit songs by industry standards. They've never really been played on the radio. Like their videos are things that you have to seek out on your own because you're not going to see them on any of the. I mean, now it doesn't really matter because they don't show videos on television. Right. If you want to see a video bad enough by an artist that you care about, you'll find it on YouTube. It'll show up in your feed. You're already a subscriber. But and the thing is, they give away all their music. If you like it enough, you can download it and pay for it, or get the physical. Like, because I have a and the thing is, I'll buy records just to get them off the street. Like I have a free vinyl that I've never opened. And shout out to my man Trackstar, the DJ. One of my people from St. Louis, and he was telling me, about how the album was almost done. I saw him over Christmas break.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Run the Jewels, Miami Vice edition.
I see you. Okay.
And the thing is, I was trying to get him to, because he told me, he's like, yo, we got some features that are just going to blow everybody's mind. And I was like, oh, you got to give me something. You got to tell me something. He's like, no, because if I told you and you wound up, telling somebody else, they'd know. So I couldn't understand because I respect that. They could easily be like, let's see, who was mutual friends? And then they would get back. And, I'm not trying to get him in any trouble. But I'm really looking forward to this album because they said it's even if you are already a fan of theirs and you know what they do, this album is going to take you somewhere else. So that's why I'm really looking forward to it.
That's what's up. I'm actually excited as well. I'm a huge Killer Mike fan anyway. So I'll definitely be looking forward to it. I got to listen to that joint, the Yankee and the Brave joint as well. So I will peep that. Let's shout out some partners real quick. Make sure we take care of all of our partners. Shout out to Bringing Down the Band. Obviously, that's the hub. That's where you guys get all the information, everything that is pertaining to the new old heads, as well as Bring Down the Band, that new music, etc. Make sure you go to YouTube and subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and put comments in there. We really appreciate the comments from the last episode. A lot of people are interacting and engaging, so we appreciate that. CD and Vinyl as well. We appreciate them. They provide us with all the wax that we use for our raffles. So shout out to them. No Bad Ideas, our longest partnership. They've been with us from the jump. I got a hat on. Jay Diff has a hat on. So we really continue to rock with them. Shout out to Dr. Coleman and 𝐴𝐴 as well. Get your teeth is right if they're not right. And who am I missing? Sun King, our newest partner. We really appreciate them. Looking forward to doing some great things with them in the future. They really have taken care of us thus far with some, great product there. So we really appreciate Sun King. Did I miss anyone, gentlemen? I believe that is it.
Yep.
Shout out to Prince.
Every fucking week.
Shout out to my man, Jay Diff. That's my guy. He owns that. I'm just going to put it out there.
I really can't tell, G.
Come on, man.
Every week is the same. Every week. Did I forget somebody? I think.
Nah, I got you, though, bro. I got you. We out here.
It's documented.
It is documented multiple times in a row, actually. Okay, let's see. How about let's talk about this one before we get out of here. The Tiny Desk with Chica. Did you guys see that? No, I don't think Lone saw it, but everybody else saw it, right?
I was gonna pick another topic, but yeah,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Topic, because this one sucks.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's too quick. You know what I'm saying? You talking about it was dope. I think we should highlight.
You got spare time? Check out that.
Check that young. Yeah, check that young. At least I'm gonna at least say that. Check that young lady out. She's dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. I think we should talk about how the DJs is out here blessing everybody that are stuck in the house. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going live. playing sets, having people partying in their living room, just having a good time at the crib. So D-Nice, he kind of set it off. I know other people were doing it, but he started it being consistently doing it every day. And by that 5th day, he got it up to 100,000 views, 100,000 people looking at it at the same time.
Actually got up to 1 million.
Did it get up to 1 million?
1 million. Wasn't it 1 million?
No, it was 100,000.
Oh, 100,000. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think you thinking maybe cumulative or something.
No, yeah, I'm thinking
about the whole run.
Social media finally hit the 1 million plateau after.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
But yeah, he got it up to 100,000 people at the same time, rocking people from all kinds of different backgrounds. Joe Biden, Bernie, all of them was in there watching him go nuts. And I mean, it was pretty much like family reunion.
Whoever runs Joe Biden's Instagram account.
What'd you say?
Whoever that is.
Yeah, whoever runs Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders' Instagram accounts.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But yeah, his name, Spice Adams was in there going nuts.
Yeah. It was
it does a good showing that the DJ community is still able to you know what I'm saying, provide their talent and expertise to people at the crib, and I think it's dope. And I also think that those that are watching should bless the DJs if they post a Venmo link or a Cash App, go ahead and hook them up. You know what I'm saying? $1. I mean, that's all it takes. You got all these people watching. You donate $1 to the cause.
Do the math.
Yeah,
I think that's you hit the nail on the head, man. Like, I've actually had a chance to, obviously, because we so limited now, but I've watched multiple sessions. You know, the homie 𝗀 𝗀, the homie Castle out in New York. Even my guy Vest 120 Chicago, he went live. DJ Lady Locks here. Yeah, man. So there's a lot of
thing.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my Instagram right now. There's no less than 3 DJs. Trilly's on, Bling, Ninth Wonder. If you check out, if you get a chance to check out one of his sets, definitely
Ninth been acting a fool. Yeah. Matter of fact, who else was Preem was on? Preem went live. Just Blaze had a set.
Fly Tie's live right now locally.
Okay.
Lockstar done been on today. DJ Gus done been on every day.
DJ Gabby Love.
Yep.
Indiana Jones got on.
Yeah, shout out to Trilly for putting on that 24-hour. I forgot what it was called, but he had 24 different DJs that was supposed to fall through.
Oh, that's love.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. So you got Cool Hand Lex. He's been doing his thing.
Yeah.
And shout out to my man DJ Mac, man, out in the South Bend. He actually had a set. Last night, actually Monday night, but he took half of the proceeds that he received from his Cash App and donated to families in South Bend. There was actually a clip on his Snapchat with him, loading up water, supplies, and he blessed a couple families with half of the money that he received just by going live at his house. So there are things like that are actually going on and happening, that are, helping people out as well as helping the people out that are, just watching. So it's beautiful. It can be better than that. So to Jay Diff's point, if you see somebody go live and they out there, throw them a bone, man. Like, it adds up over time, especially when you think about the numbers of people that jump on. Like, and those people that depend on that, they need that.
Definitely. And I'm gonna be going live tonight, actually, as long as the live ain't tripping, because I've been hearing a couple people say that the live hasn't been giving them the access here lately. But I'm gonna go live. Check me out. The Wine After Work set live. I'll actually have my Cash App in there. I have Jay Moore's Cash App in there.
You gonna put mine in there?
After work. So I mean, y'all want to donate to the cause? It'll be there. Matter of fact, you don't even necessarily have to donate to me if you don't want to, but make sure you bless the people that are involved. Like I said, Jay Moore, you want to follow One After Work 317.
You put mine in there?
What's that?
You put mine in there?
I haven't even seen you at a Wine After Work set in almost a year.
You out there every month, brother.
I feel you. I respect that. I take care of the people. I respect that. I'll be tuned in, though, brother. I definitely will be tuned in to check you out as always.
Indeed.
Lone, what did you say, man? I know you playing, what is that, 𝗎𝗱? What is that called?
No, I just agreed with Terry that you ain't been.
Oh, shit. What's the game called? 𝗎𝗱?
Yeah, 𝗎𝗱, Apex, 𝗎𝗱 XL, you know. No, I just agreed with Terry that you ain't been there. That's all.
I feel you. Still got love for the crew, though, man. You know, that's all. It's all good.
Mike's scared of women's.
Is that what it is? Yeah. And they be in there, too, boy. They be in there.
Yeah, they are.
No, I'll be soaking that overtime up when I can get it, though. I'm sorry, man. I got to pay them bills. But,
get it in.
Yes, sir. Now, Lone is eating a Pop-Tart, I think, or whatever that is.
You got some cheeses over there, man?
No, I don't even care.
Snacks.
I don't even want to get him started, man. It looked like a wheat thin, for all I know. I don't know.
Don't eat all your quarantine snacks, man.
Hey, Long gonna try to find his way to a white cake. I do believe that.
I got something for you though, Mike. Because you were saying that you wanted to give flower. Lone actually had posed brought it up again because we had talked about this in the past as far as giving artists their flowers.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Lone had brought it up a couple weeks ago. So you had mentioned Full Force, right?
Yes.
So I got this here album. You see this?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh man.
This is throwback shit right here. This is from '87.
Guess who's coming to the
nice.
crib?
So this would have been right before the house party shit.
Yeah, that's classic.
Messing with what's his name? Lisa 𝐀𝐁𝐎𝐃 and
Ox. That was another one they did.
Yeah.
They're one of the last people to produce like a whole James Brown album on a low. Go look it up. They did a whole album with James Brown. Who does that?
They actually are, honestly, besides Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, they might be the second super producer crew. Because, you know, they was trying to say that Nerd was like the first. But they left Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, well, at least on the documentary.
I fool with Nerd. Like, I get it, you know, Chad and Pharrell, they legendary status, but I don't know, man. Full Force, you talk about Full Force, Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, that's a lot of heat. Decades.
A lot of heat.
You know what I'm saying?
It
like
spanned over different genres too.
Genres, yes. Like Full Force, man, in terms of from a flower standpoint, like I still think to this day, I'm so happy they were on the Breakfast Club because there's so many people that didn't know how much heat they provided. I'm talking about pop, rap, soul, all of that. Like
they were damn near single-handedly in the late 90s, early 2000s. All that boy band shit and Britney Spears, they was responsible for it.
I put it to you this way. Those brothers, from a publishing standpoint, writing standpoint, they good. Right now, in 2020, they good.
They have a diamond plaque for. There was a song off of. I don't know if it's I don't know the chronology of Backstreet Boys music, but there was a song they had called "My Love Is All I Have to Give," and I was like, "There's something about this record. This is more of a bop than it deserves to be." Mm-hmm. And then I found out Full Force wrote, arranged, and produced that record. And I was like, okay, I see where that little bit, you know, it wasn't the regular boy band fare. It had a little bit of something extra to it. And I figured that's what it was. And they got a diamond plaque for that, you know, because that was a big song for them as a group, you know, because it was put out as a single and it was on an album that sold more than 10 million copies.
Yeah.
Like they had the people. This was when people still had to go buy the record. 10 million people went and found $12.99, and then went to the store to buy a record. It wasn't none of this streaming stuff. Like you have to recognize and give people their props for creating a project that made people get out of the house and go to the store.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's classic. What you have in the album too, man. That's, 𝗏𝗏 𝗀𝗲 was talking about how it's actually like 6 members in the whole crew, and they kept it a buck and chopped. They divided the pie the entire time. Yeah, so even though like the 3 main guys that we know, they did a lot of what I'm saying is they did the majority of the writing in a lot of instances, but they still chopped that bread down to the other members. And one of the guys, I can't remember which brother it was, but he was like, he said it still don't sit well with him that, some of those records that they wrote that were the diamond joints and the biggest joints, the other 3 guys might not have been involved, but they still cut that paper. That's loyalty right there, because, you think about certain groups, man. Go watch a documentary on YouTube about Tony. Check that out. How all the dudes that they came up with mad to this day about bread.
That's when you don't let this business, like, because they're not just friends. Like, they're all actual family members. The other 3 guys don't know as well because they weren't in the house party movies. Those are their cousins. So, because this business, as you see, it just tears friends and family apart. And for them to have that, okay, whatever it is that we do as friends, we're splitting it 6 ways. That's just how you don't let this business tear your family apart.
I respect it. Like, that's, when you think about it, as big as they were and the records that they wrote, that's a bold move, is to be able to chop that up like that, even though certain people didn't do certain things. So, you got to respect a move like that, especially from a family standpoint. So I agree with you there.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
What you know about this one?
Right. What you know about Full Force, Long? I got that joint too.
Okay.
I got that one too.
Oh, okay. Stunting. Okay.
Yeah. I got that mug.
Yeah.
I see you, Long. Okay.
I got another one for you, though. Check this out.
Yeah, man. Stunt real quick, Jay Diff, before we get out of here. I need you to stunt one more time. I need Jeopardy music right now. Long's still stunned. Let me see what he got.
What you know about Till the End of Time?
Oh, my God.
This record, this shit's trash. They're musicals.
Jay Diff, where you at, man? Come on, man. We need it.
So since I was in the F's,
okay.
This is pure comedy right here. What y'all know about this?
First of all, that's not pure comedy. There are cuts on that album. Like
not the album itself,
but the
cover. Yeah, the cover is comedy.
I'll tell you something. If you were outside in the 80s, you would want you a fur coat, have your Jerry curl together.
The guy in the back of his hands are like this.
Wet. You see how wet them curls are?
Yeah,
them curls is wet.
Yeah, man.
Force MD had shout out to Staten Island on that. Big influence on the Wu-Tang.
Straight up.
I see you, Jay Diff.
This album ain't even got Tender Love on it. This is a
no. That was the next album.
Before that, yeah. This is before that.
Next week I'm gonna pull some wax out since everybody's stunned. So next week I'm gonna pull some wax out and see what we talking about. Jim Moore, you got to bring you some wax to your bomb shelter. Ooh,
I see.
We were talking about this like last week or two, right?
Yes, sir. He doesn't get it. We should give him flowers at some point as well. I know we got to, cut it, but he should definitely have a flower segment for sure because he slept on it.
Or K1 Millions, as it was known.
Yeah, what about this?
See, that's when DJ, that's when Scarface was still action, DJ Action.
This is original shit. This mug ain't even got Scarface on it.
Yeah,
that's when Red was in the group.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's pre-face. Yeah, that's pre-face. That's different. I see you, J Dip, over there in your bag. I see you.
That's all I'm gonna show you right now.
Alone like he trying to sneak one in before we get out of here.
What do you got? Kenny Rogers?
Wow.
Hey, shout out to Kenny Rogers.
Shout out to Kenny Rogers. Definitely a legend. 100%.
He passed away last week.
Yeah. Good call, Lone.
I saw a video of him hooping against Michael Jordan on Twitter.
Hey, he had a nice little mid-range on him, too, on the low. He had a nice little mid-range on him. So, yeah, good call on that, Lone. Definitely rest in peace to him. He's legend ain't the word, man. He's definitely legendary.
Already.
Kidding.
All right. What's
What else we got in the tank for the bunker episode?
Well,
man, I think.
What kind of snacks y'all got? What kind of quarantine snacks y'all got?
man, I got some Pop-Tarts.
Some Pop-Tarts?
Mad food snacks.
Skinny Pop.
I got a lot of soup.
I got a lot of soup too.
I was able to get some frozen pizzas.
I got some of those. I got eggs. Got eggs. I'm country. I eat boiled eggs. I'm talking about.
You're right. Only country people eat boiled eggs.
That's right.
Now, country people they eat the pickled boiled eggs.
I don't eat those.
Oh, then you're not really country.
You're not really country.
Whatever, Long. I hate him.
Do your Ohio, Tennessee folks be eating them like that?
See, it's cool, man. You know, I'm gonna remain positive because I don't hate on black people, so it's all good, man.
That's not hating.
That's not what that is.
Hold on, what else?
Whatever, Jay Moore. Knock it off, man.
I feel like I should read some random social media stuff, but I'm not going to. Hey,
you got any queued up, or you want to do it next week?
Oh, I just saw that there's an acapella maker. I saw you St. Clarence at acapella.
Yes, I did. He's excited. I think he's made one and probably like has 4 or 5 in the chamber. So
he's gonna be on there for a minute.
If there's anyone that's talented enough to do it, he is him. So I'm curious to see what he do. Man, he's excited.
That's what's up, man. Well, I got some oatmeal cream pies.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Move. That's a good move.
I got some celery and some unsweet peanut butter.
I see you.
It really, honestly, it tastes the same. Man, I got a box full of gloves and masks and.
I actually need some of those, man. I'm gonna ride down on you.
Beans and rice. Nah, these my masks, man.
Oh, ain't that about a big? Okay.
I told you last week to go ahead and start getting your gear up. I see Lone paid attention. We gonna be ready when the zombie apocalypse hit, man.
I got
First of all, man, I'll just pull up. I'll just pull up, man. You can throw them out the window. I ain't got to come in the house.
You gotta have a weapon of some kind.
But I'm saying though, can you just throw the gloves and the mask out the window? I get out the front yard.
No, my brother, you got to buy your own.
No, I bought I bought a custom mask. Shouts to Gabby Love. She shared this lady who was making these custom ones.
What does yours say?
Jess West costume. Shout out to my homegirl, Jess West.
Okay, yeah. This is like POW and a whole bunch of comic book like sounds on it, but it's a mask. It's got a filter in it. Yeah. I don't know how effective it is, but you know, I got me a mask.
He does a great job.
I might need to order one of those, man. Can you hook me up with a link?
Yeah, you can check her. Yeah.
I just want somebody to give him some.
Her Instagram page.
Yeah, so hook me up, Jay Moore. I'm about to give me a custom boy.
Hey, we need to start learning how to farm, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
Be prepared for next time.
Yep.
I'm not mad at that.
Tell you, I've been watching all these movies about the end of days. It's just depressing, man.
Yeah, that movie Contagion hits a little bit too close to home right about now.
Yeah,
Contagion, and I just watched the whole Planet of the Apes, the new series, the 3 new movies, which are really good.
Those are good. Yeah, all 3 of those are good.
So I watched what's the joint with Will Smith and that dog?
I Am Legend.
Yeah, I Am Legend. I watched that last week.
That's the best. That's the best description I've ever heard of that movie. What's the name of that movie? Will Smith and that dog.
You knew what movie it was.
I knew exactly what you was
Will
talking
Smith
about.
And that dog.
Let me pet that dog.
It was. Did you see the version of it with the alternate ending?
Yeah,
I did see. So you brought that up, and I remembered because I have it on DVD. I had bought the box. It's like it came in a metal box.
So you got.
And don't tell me. I'm gonna try to find it.
The alternate ending on it. Yeah.
I haven't seen it, so don't tell me. I'm gonna try to find it online so I can watch it.
Yeah, man, that's a good movie though. But
I got it. I'll sell it to you.
$59.95.
I got all the movies. I got all the bootlegs. Hit me up.
I'm cool. I'm cool. It's
the super cut of Mandalorian.
I do. I have a super cut of Mandalorian, the whole season.
Yeah.
One clip.
How much that go for?
What's your offer?
I give a food stamp card with $20 on it.
Do you have one?
Actually, they're actually.
I'll take it.
No, he said, "Do you have one?"
Long got a No Country for Old Men where he scored the whole damn thing.
I've watched it.
He's selling it for $59.95 too.
Yeah, it probably come with a roll of toilet paper.
You could actually get that on my website if you want for free.
Yeah, I actually watched that mug. He snapped. Yeah, he snapped.
That was about 10 years ago. Yeah, it's JessWestCostumes.com. GESS West Costumes.com.
I'm gonna check her out. See if I can get me a custom, boy.
Sound like it's a filter.
Yeah.
Yeah, she put a filter in it and everything, so a replaceable joint, so which is kind of cool. But
gotta support the creators, man. I'm with that. So yeah, I'm gonna check her out.
What do you got on your queue, man? What you guys up to watch next?
Man,
I just look. Amazon Prime has the entire Family Ties series.
You know what? I was watching Family Ties on because I don't have cable, so it came on one of them damn channels.
Yeah,
but antenna got to be hitting right for it to come in.
Antenna,
baby.
Got to be hitting right, and I don't know. I must have moved it, so now I don't get that channel no more.
If you got Amazon, you could get up with Alex P. Keaton and the whole family, man. I like that show from back in the day.
I'm about to scroll. I got Prime. I'm about to scroll through Prime and see what they talking about.
Oh yeah, that Self-Made, the Madam C.J. Walker story. I don't know. I've been hearing that it's not that accurate.
That's what I heard as well.
I mean, it's a dramatization, and it's just funny how everybody all of a sudden is an expert on Madam C.J. Walker now. Just like the same people that got that cousin to work at the Pentagon.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because I can't honestly. We live in a state where Madam C.J. Walker came up. And I can honestly say I don't really know much about her other than I know that she had beauty supplies because my mom's a beautician, so I always knew that Madam C.J. Walker owned the beauty supply product pretty much, and of course the Walker Theater. But other than that, I'm not really hip on a lot of what she did, and you know what I'm saying.
Her story's pretty interesting though. But I haven't seen the special.
Blair Underwood once again plays a trash husband.
Yeah, why does he always have them whack ass roles, man?
He must be a really good dude in real life for him to play all these wife beaters and just trash ass dudes.
Man, the last good role that he played was Set It Off.
Yeah, it was good to Jay
years ago.
Yeah, he was good to Jada Pinkett now.
Yeah, that was what 20 years ago.
Yeah,
20 years ago.
With that process in his hair.
Yeah. Or when he was trying to dance in Janet Jackson video. Them the last songs he was.
Well, I mean, he tried to save.
I think it was another dude because he had been on LA Law by that point. I don't see him being a video hoe. At that.
No, he was in some. I know it was on the Cosby Show.
What was Jada Pinkett's character name? Stoney? Is that her name?
Yeah, Stoney had to give up that thing for that rent money.
But he saved her. He tried to save her from giving that thing up though. That's what Blair was on. He wanted to get
Blair he came in after the fact when she was giving up that thing.
to Mac.
He was giving it up to old dude that was on the Night Court.
Yeah, Mac.
Yeah, that still come in. I can catch the episode of Night Court every once in a while.
Hey, y'all stupid, man.
I rewatched Boomerang last week.
Great movie.
The movie or the series?
The movie.
Okay.
Great movie.
Good job.
Rest in peace, John Witherspoon. Great movie.
Yeah, I still don't understand how much money Marcus was making.
Hey, Marcus Graham's apartment will go right now, today, in 2020.
TV in 1991.
With the big ass remote that controlled the fake fish tank. Bam was on it.
Marketing manager.
Yep. Damn right.
I guess.
Wow, he was ain't no marketing manager making no bread like that in New York City.
Nah, he was a manager though. It was something.
Yeah, he had that paper. Yeah, he had that paper.
And he had to come off that thing in his own way that when Eartha Kitt came through.
He did come off that. Yeah, she wasn't letting him go though. It was a wrap. Hey, old boy,
he wasn't trying to give it to Strong J though.
No. But when they was in that restaurant though, that mug was funny, man. That mug was funny.
So if you had to choose between Eartha Kitt and Strong J. Who you picking, man?
I would probably have to go with Eartha Kitt just because
Strong J's got a strong face.
Yeah, Strong J. Yeah, man, because I don't know if I got what you need at this point. I don't have that kind of energy to be keeping up with it.
Yeah,
Eartha Kitt seemed kind of wild.
I put on Eartha Kitt.
He went wild as Strong J though.
I go to sleep and I go in the room and play Titanfall.
And she probably the one that bought it.
Yeah.
Look, that's why you mess with these older women because you take them to GameStop and they be like, "Which one of these Call of Duties you want, baby?"
Hey, you know what though? In that movie,
you want to be that new Xbox.
Remember the part in the movie where she pulls her panties off and she's like, "This is the essence."
Yeah.
Strong J, yeah.
That's where everybody got that incense from.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's where I was going with
that.
You
talking about selling that thing. Erykah Badu selling that thing.
We should have bought a pack of that Erykah Badu incense.
They just burn it for the show. Yeah, we could do that.
On the show, burning Erykah Badu incense.
If anybody out there that's that rock with us, man, put it in the comments, man. If you got some of that Erykah Badu, we'll get you a post office box. Send that thing out for us. We'll check it out.
No, I'm good. I'll take that episode off.
I might give somebody a couple of hours for a stick.
Yeah. Just we're gonna burn one stick now and try it out. See how it goes.
I just want to see what it smell like for real.
Yeah, crack the window. if it get bad, we'll crack the window.
Yeah,
smell like burnt panty fragrance.
I wonder if anybody has gotten a package in the mail yet because I haven't heard anybody reviewing the Erykah Badu incense.
Right. It's gonna be just like the sneaker culture, man. Like it's gonna be some fool on YouTube. You know, they unbox shoes and they show you the shoes and stuff like that. Like it's gonna be somebody opening the package and burning that mug and giving you a review. I bet you could find it. Hey. It's gonna be a dude on YouTube that's doing that.
I'm here for it, man.
Well, we'll see. Hey, all the people out there, man, if y'all can get us a stick, man, we'll get you a P.O. box. Send that thing out. And we're gonna try it out, see what it do.
Yeah, send it to the bunker, man.
Yeah, send it to any one of these 4 bunkers. We're gonna get it, and one of us will try it out. I hope Jay Moore get it.
Jay Moore said he don't want it.
I hope he get it.
He'll be wearing 3 scarves next time we see him.
All right,
what happened to Red, man? Where Mike other Mike go? He just cut out on him.
He had his 5 minutes of fame and was like, "Nah, I'm cool."
Hey, this was his episode to shine. He could have got it in.
Yeah, so we're gonna definitely get it. We're gonna definitely get on him next episode for dipping on us real quick. It's cool though.
Yeah.
Well,
so what y'all say? We gonna be back at it again
next week
via the bunker screens and shit next time.
Yeah, man. Looks like we got the bunker system set up, man. So
I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to stream music through it too. We could, now that we have this, we could do some other shit through it too, maybe. So
we might invite you to the show. So if you get an invite, come on in.
And you might be able to talk crazy for a little bit. That would be fun. So we might have to set up something we can get some people involved and have them come in on the squares here and get busy for a little bit.
Why not?
Naptown Squares.
There it is.
Circle gets the square.
All right, man. I think that's going to do it for this episode 178. Again, make sure you go to Bringing Down the Band's YouTube page. Always subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. That is how you stay in tune with the movement. We appreciate everyone that's supporting, everyone that's not. We love y'all as well. And we'll see y'all next week. Stay safe.
Peace.